So what you got planned for the future outside of the deluxe, and what other artists are you trying to work with? Either that be locally in Chicago, out of state local artists, or mainstream artists.
Yeah, so right now I'm working on an album. It's more like soul from like R&B music. I kind of so it's kind of like two answers. Well, the answers to both your questions is kind of gonna be in this one answer. So I got an artist, my god brother. He a singer, so I really wrote all these songs for him. But uh, he like got a high risk for COVID, and so am I. So we can't really like be around each other. He actually had got diagnosed with COVID. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like immune compromised, so I can't really like be around him. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna until like everything get cleared away and you back in a healthy state completely, and I make sure I ain't got everything. I'm just gonna. Well, it was like a minute ago, like November when we first planned the project. But I just end up, I had wrote the song, but I'm like, man, fuck it, just gonna record it because I really trying to drop the project a minute ago, but it just ain't happen. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna keep all these songs for myself for real. But they wasn't for me. It wasn't for me initially, but I'm like, cause he a real singer. I can sing, but he's like a real like great singer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna keep it for myself. So the album is called "She Needs Love." So right now I'm just trying to figure out like all the female artists that I want to put on here, the women artists rather. You know what I'm saying? Like singers and rappers. Like I put like a couple girls on here so far. So right now I'm just finishing that up. But this is really supposed to have been out. I was planning to drop it in January, but I ended up dropping it Mighty Messiah just because I realized I wasn't gonna finish this project in time. So I'm like, all right, I gotta put something out. You know what I'm saying? But this project is more like soulful, like more like every song on here is melodic. It's me singing. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't. It's gonna be some rapping, but and I produced most of the songs on here too. Like I didn't produce most. Of, only song I did produce on My Messiah was Manifesto. That's the only beat I made. The other 8 beats was made by Messiah Beats. You know what I'm saying? So we locked in for that. And he crazy. He done stuff for Famous Dex. Who else? Rico Reckless. A bunch of Chicago people. But yeah, she needs love. I'm finishing up right now. I probably finish that up probably by like mid-February and have it out by March. Uh, so yeah, that's what I'm on right now. And then after that, I'll probably just be, like I said, working with my artist. Like the singer I was talking about, his name DeMarco. My artist, Stoner Pimpson, Stilo Do, Lico, Greedy Van, Z Sinatra. I'm trying to. So these like artists I already be working with. You know what I'm saying? Like my close circle that I'll be working with really started out with. You know what I'm saying? And then other artists locally, I'm trying to work with like this is rapper. She was on G Herbo album. She did a poem at the end. Uh, Her name Tata Too Pretty. But I used to engineer for her, so I'm trying to get her on this project. This is other girl rapper named Kid Got a Chopper. I'm trying to work with her locally. Uh, Hurt Everybody. I don't know. It used to be this group from Chicago. I don't know if you heard of them. They call Hurt Everybody. I want to work with them. Uh, Definitely want to work with like Chance. I want to work with Chance. Kanye, Future, Young Boot, Strap the Fool from Atlanta. Who else? Uh, what's his name? Slum Thug. I want to do some stuff with Slum Thug. Like, like I used to listen to hella Texas music too. Like, I used to listen to hella Houston music. Um, I'm low key moving to Dallas this year at the end of the year, so I'm trying to tap in with the artists out there and create a network out there. Because, like I said, my cousins, my friends stay out there. They kind of building, getting in tune with the scene out there, seeing what basically like setting the table for me. So I can come out there, network and meet, and bring what I bring to and learn from others in Texas. Because I ain't gonna lie, every time I'm in Texas, like the music I made just be like so like it be different. Like from when the vibe I be getting when I'm in Chicago, like it be different. It be like more laid, not laid back, but it got like that old Texas feel. Like you know what I'm saying? When I be making beats down there, you feel me? I low key. So look, this album that I called "She Need Love." I recorded a whole EP of it when I was in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay, I wasn't gonna do a part 2 to it. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna extend it to an album. So the whole She Need Love album actually stemmed from like when I was in Texas for like a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? And like from January to February, and then yeah, now a year later, I'm gonna turn into a whole album. But like, yeah, I think I mentioned all the artists that I really want to work with in the near future. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And then, but I'm always open to like I'm always meeting new artists. I'm always like I really love making music. So if I'm in the studio and then it's another artist that just come through and we'll make a song on the spot. You know what I'm saying? That's not like no deep, but like I just like making music for real. Like whoever it is. Like it don't really matter if you're even raw or not, bro. If you're around while I'm making music, bro, we damn near gonna make a song together. Like this is how it is. Like I don't really care. You know what I'm saying?